Welcome to the session. I am Narendra Modigari. In this session, we are going to discuss Flogorithm. A Flogorithm is another flowchart interpreter like Visual Logic and Raptor tool. Provides lots of additional functionalities compared to Raptor tool. And it is developed by David Cook in 2014, and the first stable version is released in 2018 only. And the official website for this is flogorithm.org. You can download this tool from flogorithm.org website. Visit flogorithm.org website. And so this is the website for Flogorithm, which contains information about the tool as well as various versions released by David Cook starting from 2018. So this is the latest version released, and here you can find out the information about this tool, and you can download it from here. Just click the download button. You can download it from here and choose the version which is suitable for your operating system. And these are the schemes. You can download schemes from here. The schemes are various colors, and you can download these colors from this website. And this is the documentation. It provides all the information about how to write programs using Flogorithm tool, like what is the basic data types, identifier expressions, different types of shapes, manuals, already written programs, and this is the resources from where you can study more about this Flogorithm tool. So if you want to download it, just click the download tab and choose the version which you would like to download. And the size is not even 2 MB, and it will not take more than 1 minute to install the software. So let's start with some of the features provided by Flogorithm is it is very easy to understand the output. Here in Flogorithm, unlike the Raptor tool, the output and input is separated from each other. The output is there on the left side and the input is on the right side. It is like a chart bubble. You can easily differentiate the input and output. So this left side part is output and the right side part is input. So you can differentiate what is the input and what is the output. And it provides a graphical variable watch window where each variable is displayed inside a box. This 1947 is the value that is there in year variable, 1.618 is there in ratio variable, and this string is there in name variable, and this true is there in done variable. Here variables are displayed in a separate box, okay? And this is a list of variables which is created by using a concept called arrays. So a separate rectangle box is provided for each variable. At any point of time, this graphical variable watch window will show you the current value held by these variables. Once you design flowcharts in Flogorithm tool, and you can easily generate code across 25 programming languages, including C++, Java, MATLAB, Python, PowerShell, VBA, VBA.NET. Just design a flowchart, and this Flogorithm will take care of generating source code in these 25 languages. Unlike Raptor tool, the Raptor tool will generate actual source code in only 5 languages, whereas this Flogorithm tool generates in 25 different languages. You just have to draw a flowchart and verify the correctness of flowchart, and this Flogorithm tool will take care of generating code in 25 different languages. Unlike Raptor tool, the Raptor tool will provide plain colors, whereas this Flogorithm is providing lots of color schemes, and you can choose whatever the color scheme you would like to. So these are 3 color schemes. While designing the flowchart, you can choose whatever the color scheme you like. This Flogorithm is providing a set of color schemes along with the app itself. If you want to more color schemes, you can download from the website. Schemes. So you can download lots and lots of color schemes from the website if you want. Or if you want, you can even create your own color schemes by using color scheme editor window. You need not to design flowcharts only in English language. You can design flowcharts in 29 languages. This Flogorithm supports 29 languages. You can design flowcharts in any one of these 29 languages, including French, Chinese, Russian, Polish, Mongolian, Swedish, Thai, Turkish. Okay, you can make use of any one of these languages. The variables in Raptor does not have any data types. Any variable can store any type of values. Here, each variable will belongs to any one of these 4 data types: an integer data type, a real data type, a string data type, and Boolean data type. If you want to work with the whole numbers without fractions, you can choose integer data type. If you want to work with the real numbers like 1.38, 3.08, minus 4.29, if you want to work with the real numbers, you can go with the real data type. If you want to work with the actual text data, which contains alphabets, digits, special characters, then you can choose the string data type. If you have only two options, whether to choose either true or false, then you can go with the Boolean data type. So based on what type of data you are working with, you have to choose the respective data type. It can be an integer data type, it can be real data type, it can be string data type, it can be Boolean data type. It all depends on what type of data you are working with. When these variables are displaying in graphical watchable window, and each data type will have its own colors. So this is the color for integers, and this is the color for real variables, and this is the color for strings, and this is the color for Boolean. So that when the program is getting executed, you can easily identify what type of data it is. Each and every variable will be displayed along with the colors. Okay, so this is the color for integers, this is the color for real, this is the color for string variables, and this is the color for Boolean types of data. These are the some of the statements or some of the shapes provided by a Flogorithm tool. So these statements is also provided by the Raptor tool. So the first one is assignment tool. This is for assigning a value to any variable or to execute a mathematical expressions. And the call statement is used to call other flowcharts or call any modules if you have. And this input statement is used to read the input, and the output is to produce the output. And the selection statement is for making decisions whether to execute a certain set of instructions or not based on a certain condition. If the condition is satisfied, a set of statement will be executed, otherwise the set of statement will not be executed. This loop control statements is for repetition. So if you want to execute some set of instructions again and again and again, and if you want to instruct to the computer to do this task again and again and again, you can go with the loop control statement. Apart from these five, the Flogorithm also provides three additional shapes. The one is declaration statement, declaration shape. So before using any variable, you are supposed to declare a variable. So declaration is nothing but allocating memory for that variable in a computer. So before you are going to use any variable in your algorithm, and you must allocate space for that variable. So by using a statement called as declarative statement. And the breakpoint is another shape provided by Flogorithm. If you assume that you are having 200 lines of statements in your algorithm, and if you want to stop execution of your program at 100th line temporarily. If you want to temporarily stop the execution of program at 100th line, so what you can do is, after 100th line, you can include a statement called as a breakpoint statement. You can halt the execution of your program temporarily, and you can go through the status of each and every variable, what value is holding by every variable. If you have more number of statements in your algorithm, and if you want to stop the execution of an algorithm at some point temporarily, you can stop it using breakpoint, and then you can continue after that. So this is an example. So here, so I am inserting breakpoint of the second statement. So I have three statements in my program. So integer n is one state. So this is a declarative statement. This is a assignment statement. This is also assignment statement. If I want to stop the execution of this program after the second statement, what I can do is I can insert a breakpoint between the second statement and third statement. So your execution will stop temporarily after the second statement. So once then you can proceed after that. And another shape or another statement provided by a Flogorithm is comment lines, comments. These comment lines does not alter the execution of your program. These comment lines will not impact your program in any way. So this is only for readable purpose. For example, if you design the flowchart and if you are given to someone else, they can easily understand this algorithm or flowchart going through the comment lines. So the comment lines is basically for documentation purpose. and you can use these command lines to explain your algorithm how it is works. So this is all about Flogorithm introduction, the features of Flogorithm.